Hello Year 7 and welcome back to Maths with Miss Sayers. Today we are going to be moving on to look at a new topic, although it does have links to what we've just done, which was fractions of amounts. Before we begin properly, can you please make sure you have the following equipment: a pen, a pencil, a ruler, and your maths book or your Hegarty maths book or something that you're using to write your maths notes in, because you will need to write notes as we go along. If you haven't got any of those things, pause the video and go and get them. Okay, and get rid of all this. So like always, as I go through this video, if I am going too quickly at any time, just pause the video, go back, listen to it again, or pause it and write everything down that you need to. So today we are going to look at converting percentages to fractions. Quite a long title today, but can you make sure you've got that written down? Don't have my ruler with me, so can you please underline that as well? If you need to pause the video, make sure you do. So, lots of things we have looked at before. We know what a fraction is. We've been doing lots about fractions. For example, the kind of fraction we could have is 2/10, or 1/4, or 7/9, or 11/2. Okay, those are all fractions. What we haven't looked at so much is a percentage, but you'll know what a percentage is. You don't need to write that bit down, by the way, because you will have seen it in loads of different places. It's in supermarkets when they have a discount. There's tons of places that you can see percentages. It's also like the percentage chance of it raining. That's on the little weather app on your iPhone. Tons of places. So we're going to think about what a percentage is today, and I want you to write this definition down. A percentage is a special type of fraction. Percent means it is out of 100. So percent means out of 100. So, for example, e.g., you can write this bit down as well, 51%, because it means percent means out of 100, is also 51 out of 100. Those two things are equivalent to each other. Okay, so that's the key message from today. Percent means out of 100, so we can write our percentage as a fraction, 51 out of 100, or 51 over 100. And that's what we're mainly going to be looking at. And we're going to look at 5 now, different percentages, and make them into fractions. So, you're going to write all of this down. You might want to use a whole page, give yourself lots of space. I'm going to use my whole whiteboard. So what we're going to do, we're going to write the question first. Convert these percentages to fractions and simplify where you can. Now, we've done simplifying fractions before, so this is just an extension of that. So the percentages we are going to look at are 80%, 17%, 45%, and 90%. We're going to convert them into fractions. I'm actually going to move these down a little bit. You have a whole page to write it out, but I've got a little less space. 45% and 90%. So I'm going to do the first bit, which is I'm going to turn them straight into fractions, and then I'm going to decide whether I can simplify or not. So this is a fraction, 80%. Remember, percent means out of 100, so that is 80 out of 100. Nice and easy. 17%, so that's 17 out of 100. 45%, percent means out of 100, 45 out of 100. 90%, that's 90 out of 100. So that bit is fairly straightforward because actually we've made them all into fractions. The next bit is the key bit. We've got to simplify where possible, and that is to make our fractions smaller. Okay? Now, when you do your Show My Homework quiz, it will tell you where you can simplify and where you can't. If it doesn't say simplify, you don't do it. If it says simplify, then you need to do it. Now, this one here can't be simplified. There is nothing we can divide both 17 and 100 by. So that one is just done. That's all done. We'll just tick it. This one down here, we can simplify. What can we divide both 90 and 100 by? If you said 10, you would be absolutely right. They are both in the 10 times table. 90 divided by 10 is 9, and 100 divided by 10 is 10. So that has simplified to 9/10. So 90% is the same as 9/10. Okay, my next one, I'm going to do this one up here, and we've got a very similar story. I can divide both of these by 10. So 80 divided by 10 is 8, and 100 divided by 10 is 10. I think I might be able to go further with that. Can I divide 8 and 10 by anything? If you said 2, you would be right. They are both in the 2 times table. So I'm going to divide them both by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So actually, I'm going to move that one over a little bit, just get out of the way. 80% is 80 over 100, or 80 out of 100, which is also 8 out of 10, which is also 4 out of 5, or 4/5. So 80% is 4/5 when it's fully simplified. Our last one, 45 over 100 over here, we can simplify it. Is there anything I can divide? What do you think I can divide 45 and 100 by? The hint is this ends in 5 and this ends in 0. If you said divide it by 5, you are correct. 45 divided by 5 is 9. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. So 45% is 9/20. Okay, so we have converted these percentages into fractions and we've simplified where we can. Like I said, the quiz that you will do will tell you when you can simplify and when you can't. If you get stuck, come back to this video, watch it again, and then try the quiz again. You've got 3 attempts to do that quiz. Good luck, girls.